Hi everyone, it's Mr. O'Gall, and in this video we are going to do a review about angle theorems. Alright, so let's start by doing a review, and I'd like you to pause the video, find this picture in your notebook so we can do our review, and hit play to talk about it. Ready, pause. Alright, so in your notes you should have had that the following angles are congruent. Angle 1 and angle 4. Because they're vertical angles, and angle 5 and angle 8. We know that all of these are congruent because, angle 8. Because if we draw our Z, we have that angle 4 and angle 5 are congruent. So these four purple angles are congruent. Then we also know that the green angles, angle 2 and angle 3, are congruent because they're vertical angles. Same with 6 and 7. And we know all four of them are congruent because if we draw our Z this way, angle 3 and angle 6 are congruent. So let's get started of putting these ideas into action. This question says solve for W. And we know that if we draw our Z on our parallel lines, these two angles are the same. So angle W is just 63 degrees. All right, I'd like you to now pause the video and in your own words explain how we found angle W is 63 degrees. Pause the video. Question number 2, I'd like you to try on your own. Ready, pause. All right, here's a hint. This little box is 90 degrees. And we know that using vertical angles, this angle right here is also going to be 90 degrees. Now use the Z to figure out angle X. Pause the video, finish this problem, hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. All right, question 3. Line A is parallel to line B, and lines T and R are transversals. I'd like you to pause the video, try and solve this on your own, and hit play if you need a hint. Ready, pause. Here's your first hint. The answer to number 1, this problem is exactly the same as problem number 2. Pause the video, keep going. Hint 2, we're trying to figure out the measure of angle 1. So if we can figure out the measure of this angle right here by using supplementary angles, that means angles that add up to 180 degrees, we can figure out angle number 1. Pause the video, keep going. Angle number 3, you should have to do no math. You can just use the fact that this angle is 118 degrees and kind of work your way down to figure out angle 3. Pause the video, finish up this problem. Ready, pause. All right, question 4. I'd like you to pause the video, try and solve it on your own, and hit play if you need a hint. Ready, pause. Hint number 1 is the fact that the question says, given angle C and D are complementary angles, that really means that angle C plus angle D is equal to 90 degrees. Complementary means 90 degrees. Pause the video, hit play if you need hint number 2. Ready, pause. All right, hint number 2 is we know what angle C and D are. Angle C is x plus 16, and angle D is 2x plus 14. We know if we add these two together, we get 90 degrees. So now we can combine like terms. So these can get combined, these can get combined, and then that's going to equal 90 degrees. Pause your video, finish this problem, hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. Problem number 5 says, what's wrong with this picture? I'd like you to pause the video, try and figure out what's wrong with it, and hit play if you need a hint. Ready, pause. All right, here's your hint. You know that if this angle is 56, this angle should be 56, which means if I draw my Z, this angle right here should be 56. And there's something very wrong about the fact that this angle is 56 and this one's 114. Pause the video, try and figure it out. Hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. Right. Hit number 2 says that these two angles should add up to equal 180 degrees, but they don't. So I'd like you to explain either in words or numbers why they do not add up to equal 180 degrees. Pause the video, finish problem 5, hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. All right, and now problem number 6. This is a bit of a challenging problem, but I know you can do it. Pause the video, try and figure it out, hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. All right, here's your hint number 1. We know that this angle right here is equal to this angle right here. So we can set up an equation. 216 minus 2x is equal to 3x plus 16. Now please solve for x and hit play if you need hint number 2. Ready, pause. All right, hint number 2 is once you know the value for x, you can figure out this angle right here. And if you know this angle, you know that 7y minus 4 is equal to whatever answer or whatever angle this one is. Then you can box your variable y, draw your railroad, and figure out the problem. Pause the video, finish it up, hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. Great job, you're all done. Congratulations. You can now either finish your independent practice or you can go on to your homework.